Ladies, pause whatever you're doing, because this message could change everything. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Let that sink in for a moment. If you've been wondering why you keep attracting emotionally unavailable men, toxic connections, or relationships that drain you, the answer might lie within yourself, not in a place of blame, but of power. Because the moment you begin to elevate your energy, shift your mindset, and embody the traits of a high-value, high-vibrational woman, everything begins to change. Not just your love life, but your entire reality. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful traits of high-vibrational women, the kind of woman who doesn't just attract love, she attracts a higher level of love, the kind of love that is emotionally safe, soul-nourishing, and deeply respectful. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Trait number 1. She chooses peace over just love. A high-vibrational woman understands a hard truth. Love alone is never enough if it costs your peace. You can love someone with every inch of your heart, but if that love throws you into cycles of overthinking, emotional instability, or drains your energy, it's not alignment, it's attachment. And that kind of attachment, it costs you your power. When you elevate your standards, not in a prideful way, but from self-respect, you naturally start attracting better connections. Fewer, yes, but deeper. Let me remind you, walking away from chaos is not weakness, it's wisdom. Because your peace is priceless, and anyone who threatens it does not deserve access to your heart. Trait number 2, she embraces simplicity, not drama. Imagine trying to soar through the sky, but there's a heavy backpack strapped to your shoulders, filled with insecurities, distractions, comparisons, and noise. That's how most women try to rise. But a high-vibrational woman knows elevation comes from unburdening. She simplifies her relationships. She detoxes her digital world. She cuts out the noise of 100 dating coaches and 50 conflicting opinions. Why? Because she no longer needs validation. She's not chasing approval. She's listening to the whispers of her soul, not the screams of the world. And when drama tries to enter her space, she doesn't fight it. She simply replaces it with growth, with purpose, with peace. Trait number 3, she never speaks against men. She speaks with wisdom. This may shock you, but listen closely. A high-vibrational woman does not carry bitterness in her heart, even if she's been lied to, betrayed, or deeply hurt. She understands that what you speak, you attract. And when you declare all men are trash, you don't just curse them, you curse your own future. That belief becomes a lens, a filter through which you interpret every man, every date, every moment. And here's the truth, even if your resentment is directed at one man, it poisons your entire energetic field. It's like a glass of pure water with just a drop of poison. It's no longer safe to drink. So instead of carrying bitterness, she heals it. She alchemizes it into wisdom. She says, I learned, I grew, but I refuse to let pain define me. That's not weakness. That's emotional mastery. Trait number 4, she understands her pain and doesn't run from it. Now listen to me carefully here, because this one is deep. When you're chasing someone who doesn't love you, when you're craving a man who doesn't choose you, it's not him you're really after. It's relief from your own pain, that loneliness you feel, that emptiness, that fear of being abandoned or rejected. That's where the real healing needs to happen. Because when you sit with your pain, when you stop distracting, numbing, or running, you start reclaiming your power. You stop chasing men and start attracting mirrors of your own wholeness. You become the woman who is her own savior, her own anchor, her own healing. And let me tell you, something magical happens. The moment you heal the pain, the need for toxic love evaporates. Trait number 5, she embraces spirituality, a connection to something higher. A truly magnetic woman, one who vibrates on a higher frequency, isn't just focused on appearing attractive, trendy, or impressive. She's not simply chasing external validation or temporary admiration. Instead, she's deeply devoted to becoming spiritually aligned with herself, with the universe, and with a purpose that runs far deeper than surface-level beauty. Because a high vibrational woman knows something profound. She is not just flesh and bone. She is not defined by the attention she gets or the rejections she's endured. She is a spiritual being, a radiant soul, temporarily walking this earth in human form, and it shows in the way she lives, loves, heals, and trusts. This kind of woman doesn't just survive heartbreak, she grows wiser through it. She doesn't just chase goals, she aligns with a higher vision. She doesn't crumble in chaos, she anchors herself in something greater than her circumstances. Spirituality for her isn't about religion or rituals, it's about trust. Trusting the timing of her life even when she feels like she's falling behind. Trusting that every delay is divine protection. Trusting that every painful ending is secretly a beautiful beginning in disguise. She believes that everything is happening for her, not to her. And that kind of faith, it makes her unshakable. While others panic in uncertainty, she breathes through it. While others question their worth during rejection, she reconnects with her truth. While others rush through life, she slows down, listening to the quiet guidance within. There's a certain softness to her, yes, but it's not weakness. It's the softness that comes from surrender, from letting go of what she cannot control and choosing peace over panic. Because she knows. You don't have to force what's meant for you. You don't have to beg for love when you know you are love. And you don't have to chase the future when you're fully present in the now. As the quote beautifully says, the soul usually knows what to do to heal itself. The challenge is to silence the mind. And she does just that. She silences the noise. She listens inwardly. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, walks in nature, or simply sitting in silence, she makes time to reconnect with her center, because she knows that the world can be loud, chaotic, and distracting, but the answers she's looking for have always lived inside her. And that inner connection? It's what gives her that glowing aura you can't explain. It's what draws people in, not because she's trying, but because she's rooted, radiant, and real. This is the quiet, powerful magic of a spiritually aligned woman.